Well, it actually have to be on the 23rd because I've got a must-go case starting the 24th. That has been a must-go case, which has been must-go during the course of this trial. And finally, that case is a must-go. So if Monday the 23rd is okay.
That's fine, Judge. 23rd of January.
Mr. Walgren? That okay?
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Further proceedings regarding restitution are set Monday, 23 January 2012, 8:30 a.m. in this department without the presence of Dr. Murray. With that in mind, is there anything else that I should address before I advise Dr. Murray of his appellate rights, Mr. Walgren?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Chernow?
No, Judge.
Thank you. Dr. Murray, you have an absolute right to appeal the guilty verdict in this case, the sentence, and the judgment of conviction. In order to do that, sir, you must file a timely notice of appeal with the court clerk within 60 days of today's date. That's a document in which you indicate that you wish to appeal this judgment in this case. But you've got to do it within 60 days. Do you understand that you have a right to appeal, sir?
Yes.
And do you understand how that is done? By filing the document?
I don't understand the timeline. I don't understand
the timeline, and it's a document which, Mr. Gorgian, I would gather you're going to be submitting that today?
Sure.
Mr. Gorgian, you're going to be submitting it?
Today
or within the next couple of days?
Yes.
Mr. Gorgian will do that, but it's important that you understand that's the way it gets done. All right, Dr. Murray is remanded to the care and custody of the Los Angeles sheriff in this case to begin his sentence. At this time, proceedings with regard to Dr. Murray are concluded. We're going to take a very brief recess, and then I'll be addressing the issue of further proceedings as regards Matt Alford in just about 10 minutes. Thank you.
The maximum sentence, 4 years, but as you heard, this court cannot send, due to realignment, which we'll talk about in a moment, Murray to state prison. He will be remanded to L.A. County Jail.
Yes, and you saw him walk out of the courtroom right there, blew a kiss to someone in the courtroom, and very harsh words from the judge saying that he practiced horrible medicine. We're going to go outside to Eyewitness News reporter Carlos Granda to see what reaction there is there. Carlos.
Heard that it was the maximum of 4 years. People here were celebrating. They all thought he deserved at least 4 years. Some people, however, feel that it should be a little bit more than that. I'm here with Holly. How are you doing, Holly? Again, we spoke to you a few seconds ago, and you told me that you feel that 4 years is really not enough.
It's not enough. But, you know, we'll take it. You know, what can we choose from the justice? It's justice. I'll take the 4 years. He should did life, and I believe in my heart there's more than just him. I think he's just the fall guy. But, you know, it's hard to prove. A lot of doctors should have been involved. But, you know, unfortunately, Dr. Conrad did all the wrong things. He didn't dial 911. He gave all the thousands of Propofol delivered to his girlfriend's home. I mean, all of it. He lied to paramedics. All of it. He had no passion, no heart, and he treated him like a junkie. And he wasn't a junkie. He was a man suffering Viago and from his burn in Pepsi commercial. So,
okay.
You know.
We spoke about earlier because of the overcrowding in some of the jails. He may not serve that amount of time.
He may not. He may not. He may only get, no, I'm not happy. He might only get 1 year. Or he may get 6 months in house arrest. But, you know, I just pray and believe in God that we'll make it 4 years. But you never know what the justice will hold, you know.
Thank you so much, Holly.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
Blake.
And let me ask you the same thing. Your thoughts when you heard that it's 4 years, the maximum?
4 years is nothing because he died to Michael Jackson. He no help, he no calling 911, he no control medication, he no making nothing for one calling Michael Jackson for 10 minutes for late coming the emergency service. He don't making nothing. 4 years no is nothing. But it's okay, need finish this circus, it's time, people tired. For respect to family. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much again. So that's the feeling of many of the people here. They're very glad that he received 4 years in prison, but they say he should have received a lot more than that. They feel that what he did was inconceivable. They all say that he should have called 911 earlier, that there was no way that a medical doctor, should have performed these kind of acts when someone is in that position, and they all feel that 4 years is simply not enough.
Carlos, thank you. Now let's go to Shubha Ravindra. She is also near the courthouse and can maybe find more people. There she is just getting ready. Shubha, can you hear us?
I can hear you now. Yes, we're actually standing in kind of a media pit. We're all set up here to hear from the attorneys if they plan on speaking to us after the hearing today. We understand that one of the defense attorneys might be speaking to us about what happened in court today. And we've been watching people here as they've been reacting to what's been going down in court this morning. And when they did announce that probation was not going to be an option, when the judge said he was not going to give probation to Dr. Murray, there was a huge cheer that erupted from the crowd. If we can kind of show the crowd that's lined up on the street here, they're very happy that that option was thrown out. And, you know, a lot of people, we've been speaking to them off and on, they kind of knew that the maximum sentence was going to be handed out. Obviously, they were hoping for that, but they really felt that that was what the judge was going to go for, especially after, you know, they saw Conrad Murray